Hey everybody, it's time for yet another Saturday Scribbles, and this week's theme is gaming because next week is International Game Week, and we're going to have a special Let's Play with librarians Lydia and Shelby, and we'll be playing different board games all day on November 11th. You can sign up by checking the library calendar. But today I'm focusing more on video games. And I'm just drawing some different styled video game remotes and then a Game Boy. And I went ahead and sketched out the remotes so that I could quickly draw them without being worried about making them look bad. That's right, even seasoned artists sometimes struggle. But the first one is kind of like an Xbox remote, and I never played Xbox growing up, so the remote was a little different to draw. And of course, it's not perfect. It doesn't look exactly like an Xbox remote, and that's totally fine. And you might wonder, okay, that's cool and all, but what can I do with these drawings? And you can use them in your bullet journal. You can make a card out of them, like if you just did a matte base or something like the step 1 of the drawing. You could put a tagline in there, like, I don't know, be my player 2 for Valentine's Day, or for like a best friend card or something. And when you're coloring these in, if you want it to look shiny and have like the highlight look, think about that before you start coloring it in. And that way you can get that glossy sheen if that's what you want. The second remote is like the original Nintendo remote. Oh my gosh, guys, I had so much fun with the original Nintendo back in the day, playing some Mario Brothers, blowing the cartridges because they got dusty and would freeze. If you've never played with the cartridges, you have no idea the struggles. But this one's probably the easiest out of all these because it's just a rectangle. And if you did a straight on version of this, you wouldn't even have to worry about drawing the top of it or the sides. I just happened to choose to do that perspective. But you can do a straight on version of this. And you could have made this colorful. I kept it with the basic gray. Another reason you might want to draw these is just because it's fun. Like, they're pretty relaxing to draw, and you can get really creative with them, and you could put like designs inside, or just really go all out. So, as I said, this last one is a Game Boy Color, and yes, it matters. I had an original Game Boy that was like the grayish green screen, and then I got a Game Boy Color, and it just changed everything. The graphics were so good. If you've never played on a Game Boy Color, you just haven't lived. But no, several years of my childhood were definitely taken up by Game Boy Color, and games like Mario, of course, but also like the Mummy Returns game, the Lion King game, Donkey Kong, Pokemon, and the more filled in version, I guess, the more complete version of this. I did the little Mario 1-up mushroom in there because, yeah, Mario, guys, Nintendo, come on. And again, you can have so much fun. I've seen Artists do incredible things with like the Game Boy, just making it look super glossy and filled with stars and all this crazy stuff. So you can definitely have a lot of fun with it if you take the time. I was just giving a basic, step 1 silhouette. Step 2 is what it could look like, just so you can see that it doesn't take too much time and that you can totally do this because video game controllers, for the most part, are just basic shapes. And it doesn't have to look perfect. I mean, all 3 of these are pretty uneven because I didn't use a ruler or anything. And they still look nice to me. And that's all that matters. As I always say, these drawings may be for only you, so don't be too hard on yourself and just take them for what they are. And again, shameless plug, November 11th, play board games with librarians, Shelby and Lydia, which is me, Lydia, and have a great time. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week.